What's going on, everybody? BrickBuilder here. Welcome back to another Minecraft Vanilla Views episode. And today we're going to be doing some awesome mob farm stuff. So if you guys do enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. But so we've been working a little bit. We did a little bit of work on this mob farm in the past, but we never really got it completed. And today is kind of the day that we sort of get this thing on the road. And I sort of have a design that I'm happy with right here. So I think we're going to kind of just make it happen and make it work with what we got. Now, I am going to need another bucket of water, though, so I should probably quickly grab this. Now, this mob farm is not going to be the most efficient mob farm, and that was never really the goal for it. I just need somebody that I can very quickly, AFK overnight and have all my mending stuff be healed up, sort of thing. That's kind of all I need here. I'm not really looking to use this as, like, a enchantment sort of XP thing, since I kind of been going for books in my AFK fishing farm right now for how I'm doing my enchants and stuff on, all my tools and stuff. So the design is decently simplistic, actually. I kind of like how basic it is because the concept is, well, super simple. So basically how it's going to work is if I stand over here, up there, what's going to happen is the mobs should be smart enough that they'll walk into this. And then when they walk into this, I will be able to, oh gosh, don't pick that up. Alright, good. Then I'll just be able to come on over. And then they'll all fall into here, and then I should be able to kill them. Hopefully it'll be that simple. Let's just kind of hope for the best here. I think it should be a very simplistic design, assuming everything goes according to plan. We got to place down the water here, and then we got to go for our little platform like that. So now if we just, kind of test how this works. I don't want to accidentally break the spawner. That'd be a problem. But, like, we literally could just do something as basic as stand here, look, and then the mobs, they'll fall, and they all go here. But now, it's not just that simple. There's a bit more to it, because we do have to have some form of collecting items, obviously. So, besides that, I mean, we are getting closer to completion, but I feel like we're not 100% there just yet, so we gotta work till we're there, which is something we should be able to do relatively easily. I think what we're gonna do is, if we're gonna put the chest, we're gonna put it right here. And we're going to need to make some chests. So let's go ahead and make just a nice little double chest. Should be good. I mean, we're not really going to get all that good stuff out of the zombies. I mean, the focus here is obviously the experience. Because, I mean, the zombies, they really don't give that many useful items. So there's not much we can really do with it. We do have to be careful here. I really don't want to take a lot of damage. But we should be good if we do end up taking any damage. Now, we have enough for some hoppers here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a hopper here. I'm not sure how many hoppers I'm going to need to be making. So, and also hoppers don't use redstone. They use a chest right there. I don't even know what I'm doing. You know what? Crafting is not my strong suit. See, as you can see, there we go. What we're going to do is we're going to throw a hopper right there. Alright, you guys are going to die. Yes. Oh, I got an iron sword of that. Wow. How desirable of an item. Whatever, here we go. We're going to go ahead and make a nice little chest here and then make the hopper. And hopefully what will happen here should be exactly what we want, which is the water should be able to flow the items in. So we're going to have to, let's just test this and hope it'll work out. I think it will once we kind of block this off. Let's get the, oh my, can we not, like, have a problem here, zombie? Yeah, there we go. Alright, you can be my test subject. And now what we'll do is we can just break this, and then we can break these. And then we can just go like that, and then will the items fall in? Yeah, we have to see. Come on, we have to test this. Let's hope it works perfectly. Okay, we can't reach that exactly. So, looks like we didn't exactly get it perfect, but that's alright. Part of the fun of building the mob farm is, hey, it might not work right away, but that's kind of like the fun of it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get rid of this zombie there. We're going to go ahead and block that one up. I'm going to go ahead and add this back. I do kind of hate how this, like, not perfectly straight. And I mean, it probably would have been more efficient to put it in the middle anyway, but whatever. There we go. Okay, that does not flow. That's a problem. We need the items to be flowing and going, and they just don't seem to do that. So maybe if I throw, like, water there, does that make the items flow? Let's see. We'll have to just test it. Zombie, come on down. Yes. And then, of course, I mean, we'll get a smite sword for this. Okay, we have to figure out how we're going to be looting this. We can just do something easy as like that. Something like that'll work. There we go. That works pretty well, I think. Because there's no other way that other mobs are going to spawn, because we're in a vicinity where basically only the zombies can spawn, which is like quite useful and kind of efficient, to be honest, which I definitely like. But there are a couple other things I do want to do before this project is like really completed. Like, for starters, I want to get rid of this really dumb like slabs up here. I hate this. I don't know why I even decided to use it initially. It just doesn't make all that much sense, and it kind of just like takes up space. Okay, can we like knock it out of here? There we go. Alrighty. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just throw that there, yeah. Or we could even just make that be a block, couldn't we? Yeah, there we go. Alright, that works. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna literally just go up in here, we're gonna place a cobblestone here, and then we're gonna throw sand on top of it when we're out, because like, I don't really want any of this like kind of dumb slabbage up here. It just doesn't make a lot of sense like from a aesthetic purpose. And the cobblestone, well, it'll just, you know, make the build slightly smaller on the inside anyway, which doesn't matter all that much, so I don't really think it makes a huge difference that we're throwing cobblestone down, which, you know, it just works. Hopefully we brought enough cobble. Did we? Oh my gosh, I don't think we brought nearly enough cobble. Well, that's gonna be a bit of an issue, unless maybe I have some in my ender chest. Hopefully. No, of course I wouldn't be that lucky. Luck, I mean, nope, not my specialty. Alright, let's get out and up here. Let's go check. There we go. We're going to grab a lot because we're going to need it. We're probably going to even need more than that. So let's just take all of this stuff. Let's go back on down here because I don't really like the slabs. I don't know. It's just not going to look good. Like, I mean, we have like our, you know, Project Sandcastle over here nearby where we have like our nice little sand castle project thing. So like, I don't really want to have just a ton of slabs here. It's not going to look that great. And it kind of does destroy the natural landscape, which is definitely not a thing we want to do because, like, I mean, we're all about keeping the land kind of natural here unless we want to modify it so it looks even more natural. Because, you know, like, sometimes creepers and endermen and stuff, you know, kind of wreck the look of the land and that sort of thing. But, like, for the most part, we're going to kind of keep it pretty basic here, pretty simplistic. But I like this mob farm here only because it's, like, a super easy design, and I feel like pretty much anybody can do it. You know, you just dig out the room, and then it just works. Like, it's a very easy step process. There's no, like, you know, real potential. There's no redstone here besides those two little hoppers, which, you know, that's like pre-redstone even. Like, I don't even call that redstone. You know, you're just throwing down hoppers. Like, that's it. It doesn't seem all that hard, and it's just a very simplistic and resource-efficient design. So, honestly, we probably could have got this down even earlier on in the series, but, you know, I figured that we might as well get it down now. Of course, why not, you know? Because, like, you know, it'll work. And over time, as the local difficulty increases, so will the quantity of zombies that spawn. So that'll be a thing. It's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, which is definitely something that we want. Because the bigger you make it, the better. You know, like, the more zombies that are spawning here, the more XP we get. And that's kind of what we're after. The XP is, at the end of the day, the goal of, you know, why you make an XP farm. So that's a thing. And here we go. Okay, we gotta be careful of these zombies. They're not gonna be able to kill us. I mean, we got like full diamond and stuff, so like they're not even touching us. And then we can just go down here. We can just swipe at all of them. There we go. I mean, we will get some carrots and potatoes out of this, which is honestly probably one of the more useful things you get. So, I mean, you know, I'll take it. Whatever. You go here. I think we're gonna make these hoppers. I think what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna add more hoppers. Because I don't really think that the water trails are single-handedly going to be able to take this stuff where I want it to take it. So, okay, something's going on with the water over here. Huh? I'm not really sure. Whatever, we'll figure it out. And what we're going to do is we are going to make some more hoppers. I think I'm going to make a couple more. Because I kind of want to have a couple more, you know, here being used. Just because I feel like right now, I mean, it works, but not really, and I don't think it works all the time, which is, you know, we kind of wanted to work all the time. That's just sort of like a thing we need for it to really work. So now if we throw items down, right, they fall down, hopefully. There we go. So that should work. And now I don't really think the water even matters over here. The water in the middle is not there. But what I think we're going to do is we'll just put a nice little infinite source here for a second, you know? I'll just go ahead and do that. Just do that for a second there, and then problem solved, and then we'll just pick up 2 buckets of water, and there we go. So let's pick up these little resources here, but I think that's honestly going to about do it. That's really all we had to do, besides the little top slab part, which we can do very quickly. So let's just go ahead and we'll just hop on up and we'll do that. Of course, as long as we don't kill the mobs there, it won't be a problem. But like if we kill the mobs while they're on the stone, then that's gonna basically not put the items in the chest. So we gotta be careful of that. And what we're gonna do right here, just gonna throw one of those up there. I don't really want anything super noticeable. Unfortunately, we do have to kind of have something there. So I'd rather just put that than put, you know, something that can really like damage it, you know, like an actual build here. So I feel like that'd be kind of weird. Although we probably could add something if we wanted to. I don't think I'm going to, but yeah, that's like a little sandcastle in the project in the, you know, distance right there. So I don't really want to wreck the terrain over here. I feel like that's probably not the smartest of moves to make. So I don't think I'm going to make it. It just makes a lot more sense not to. So I don't know why I would, you know, decide to mess around with that. It just doesn't seem like all that smart of a move. Probably not the greatest decision to destroy it. So I'm just going to, you know, destroy these slabs and then put some stuff on top of it. And yeah, it'll work out all good. We'll just kind of make this whole area be raised up by sand since we do have a lot of it. But due to time constraints, I think I'll just do that off camera just to get the most natural look for it. I don't really want to rush it, you know, because I have a lot of area to fill. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. It's much appreciated. Check out my Twitter and follow my Discord. But I will see you guys in yet another episode of Minecraft Vanilla Views. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.